Hey guys, how's it going? It's B43 here. I know I haven't posted in a while, so here's a video for you guys. This video will comment on tips on how to become a better player in Breaking Points. I'll go over them in sections, so check the pinned comment for those timestamps. Helpful settings. If you're playing on a lower end device, make sure to reduce the graphics settings as seen here. So reduce it. I just put mine up since I'm on a gamer laptop. Tip number 2. Go to your settings and enable auto equip knife. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to enable this, as it just adds a disadvantage when you don't have this enabled, just like common sense. The next tip, always mute. Well, actually not always. If you like listening to other people's music choices, don't mute them, but most of the time I encounter people who play like band audio IDs, so I just mute them here. Make sure it's white so it's enabled. Next tip, make sure in settings to turn on your show round stats.
5 minutes later.
Now, as I was saying, kind of match stats so you can see your accuracy and how many kills you got. And yeah, my accuracy was a little bit lower because I wasn't expecting to get chosen while I was choosing my settings. But anyway, on to the next section. Tips in game. Be unpredictable with your movements, as many players rely on predictions on where you will be when they throw your knife. Next tip. In most games, throw your knife, don't chase someone down, as it is usually looked down upon by the community as well as being an ineffective tactic. Next tip. Try to predict where opposing players will be when you throw your knife. So just predict, if they're spam jumping, predict where they'll land, just walking to the side, throw it down there, as it could hit them with 50 chance I guess. Next tip. Experiment with first person, and third person shift lock and first person shift lock. Me personally, I use third person and shift lock when throwing, as it's kind of like a mini crosshair. And also my body's straight on the opponent, just a bit easier for me. Next tip, don't stand still when throwing a knife. I'll always move from side to side and jump at unpredictable times. Because you don't want to jump at predictable times, because then they can just guess where they land. Just jump randomly in game, so they can't predict it. Next tip, if you're not good at aiming, don't go for headshots. It's pretty obvious, just aim for the torso, as it isn't worth it to aim for headshots when you feel like that you'll likely miss. That is, if you feel like you'll miss. Next tip, if you plan to stick with one server, you would probably be better off observing the decent players' playstyle and learn how to counter them for future battles or fights. Next tip, don't continuously spam jump when throwing a knife, as players will just aim for where you land and easily kill you, as well as your aiming accuracy being a lot lower since you can't aim as well when jumping. Next tip. In most knife game modes, don't use shift lock and jump back. So like as you can see now, where I am, if this person is choosing me I'll show you. Okay, never mind. But if you see how I have shift lock, some people will hold S and hit back so they'll jump far behind the chair. That's not good because lots of people know of this. So it's just not good. Next tip. Just don't be toxic and salty. Like a lot of people do this and they get a lot of people triggered. Like I guess they could use it to, like make you target them so they can practice, but just don't. Next tip. Take a deep breath and be calm during a fight. It's just a game, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Farming and practice tips. If you want to farm XP and credits, use an outfit that is black, or as close to black as possible, so it can blend in the dark. Farm in game modes such as Duck Duck, Stab, or Kill Roll. Not only will they allow you to earn a reasonable amount of credits and XP, it will help increase your skill immensely. I'll put up on screen how to join them. A Duck Duck Stab also allows you to practice or experiment your fighting style at a slow and easier pace. However, skill roll usually should be chosen once you have a basic idea of your fighting style and you're reasonably good at aiming. When picked on earlier on in kill roll, can help increase your cardio for fighting, like how long you can last when you're fighting, as well as helping you stay relaxed under a lot of pressure. As you can see, I'm just in normal game mode because I kind of want to play for fun, not like sweat, you know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's all the tips I have today. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and maybe sub. That'll be really nice. I spent some time making this video, so yeah.